Welcome everybody to tonight's Rocket Sunday Season X pre-season stream. We are bringing you 4 matches tonight, all from the Master Qualifiers and all from 4 different groups. And we are starting off as we finished last Thursday with a match involving the Phantom Legion. Last week they took down Mental Boom 3-0, including a 10-0 domination in the middle game. But the focus has switched to Asensjun Beardos, who were one of the 3 remaining teams in the Master Qualifiers yet to play. They are now participating in their first game, and as the 32nd seed out of 32 teams in the Master Qualifiers, the pressure might just be ramping up on them a little bit. But this is an exciting series ahead, and as ever, I'm joined by Dumato.
Yeah, welcome from my side as well, as I am looking super forward for this evening again. So many Master Qualifiers games. And as said, the unseen Ascension Beardos coming through here. And I think we're about to get the teams in here as well. As you see, players are slowly joining. What is a little perspective on this match, Herbie?
Well, of course, we've seen the one series from Phantom Legion so far, but the unusual roster composition of Mental Boom with the 1600 player and the Diamond 2 means that I don't feel like we've really seen a true test of Phantom Legion's abilities just yet, but this match is sure to challenge them. Ascension Beardos, of course, are a rebranded Ascension Chronos. If you've been a follower of Rocket Sundays for quite some time, you will remember them as participants in Seasons 6 and 7 as this roster. Of course, Ryan, who we'll touch on more as the series goes on, did continue to participate in Rocket Sundays whilst Per was absent, but now the dynamic duo is reunited ahead of Season X, and well, they're the 32nd seeds in this competition, but I don't think that means they'll be any less competitive in this Group A. Regardless, we'll still have to say that Phantom Legion are the favourites, but I'm hoping for a long series here, maybe 4, possibly even 5 games.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one for Ascension though, but as you said, they played together for a little while, so they may be able to make up for the bad seeding they have received in the first place. And seeding does not determine anything, or everything. It surely does determine a little bit. And I hope for a spicy series in this one as well. I have seen one team in the lobby. Are the others here already?
Well, we are still waiting on the Ascension Beardos players, and that gives us a little opportunity to elaborate on what we've still got to come. Of course, you'll have seen in the intermission the fixtures after this one, but immediately after this one, we will be heading down to Group F and watching Old Man Yellen at the game take on ILV, and they're the bottom 2 teams in that group, so it's really a must-win fixture for both sides, having lost their first fixture. If you lose the second one, you are almost 99% eliminated from contention to qualify for the Masters tier. After that, link-up plays versus consistently inconsistent. We'll also be keeping an eye on link-up plays other series, which is happening in about 15 minutes time. They're also playing the Poops this evening before consistently inconsistent, and by the time this stream is up, we could have another team qualifying for the Master tier if link-up plays get 2 more series victories tonight. And after that, we will see German Wodgies taking on a name that we could be butchering plenty, Ucha. That's a Group B fixture, and that could well determine the team that qualifies for the Master tier from Group B as the top 2 seeded teams in that group. German Wodgies are also playing for the first time tonight, but they're going to get their fixtures underway fairly quickly as they've got another one coming up tomorrow. So if they do lose this match to Ucha, they're going to be in a real deep hole as far as their potential qualification goes. And as a team that was in the Masters tier last season and has returned with the same roster, the pressure will be mounting on them if they don't get the victory tonight.
Yeah, winning of course is crucial in this Master Qualifiers where only the best of the best have the chance to advance. And yeah, I'm curious about how the teams can do that we see on stream tonight, as I am also curious where Ascension Beardos are. As yeah, we are 3 minutes late already.
Well, we already have one qualifier for the Master tier. Group G has its result, and it's a real surprising one for me. I previously indicated it as one of the tightest groups in the competition, but Emerge Charlie have come through with 3 wins from 3, all sweeps over Code 4, Newt, and when in doubt, they are the first team to book their spot in the Master Tier. Will there be more this evening? We will wait and see. But it looks like both of these teams are present in the lobby now, so I see no reason why we can't get the first match of 4 underway.
Well, I will tell them to go then, as they will join team. By the way, shout out to Trouser. We love you too, thanks for the sub. As we head into this game number 1. So, kickoff.
Well, look,
Yeah, sorry. Going.
reminder, we've got our first key stat of the evening, and Ryan has to be the focus here as the player out of these 4 with the most Rocket Sundays experience. They've been and done it before, not at Master Tier level, but in the Elite Tier. They rank Season 7 Elite 4th in points per game. Very respectable for a team that struggled to make the playoffs, but they've certainly got a decent performance in their locker.
West Phantom Legion try to open up the scoreboard and do so successfully. 1-0 for them after a good shot on a little bit of a counter. Ryan all alone there in the defense. And yeah, it's the 1-0 for Phantom Legion early on.
Well, the gauntlet has been thrown and Phantom Legion are in front. 27 seconds in, will they build upon this advantage? Procky's going to carry it over to the far corner, picks up the boost as well. Will try and direct it downwards from the ceiling, and it does fall into the danger area, but it's cleared out by Per. Off of the offensive backboard it goes, and they miss on their follow-up touch. Maybe just a little bit rusty at the moment, Asensjun Beardos. Of course, it's been a while since these two participated in Rocket Sundays as a pair, so maybe it'll just take them some time to get back into it. Of course, Phantom Legion in their second match on the stream, they're going to know how it feels to play in Season X, and with that win the first time out, the confidence will be running high from the start.
Yeah, definitely a dominant display last week, and as you said, that will help them into this game as they are putting the pressure on Asensjun Beardos. Good clear coming through by Ryan now. Per is waiting for that ball, going for goal actually, and scores that, as that ball could not be kept out by the defender.
Yeah, just catching, I believe it was Courtesy, off guard at the near post there with a powerful shot. And it's 1-1, Asensjun Beardos, both teams on the board now in the first minute 30 of this game, and you love to see that if you're a neutral. And now Phantom Legion win this kickoff over to the right wing. Courtesy will get the boost, opportunity to carry it in the field. This one will be intercepted up high by Per, who floats it over to the far corner where Ryan was hoping to chase it down. Procky taps that one away, but the pressure is beginning to mount on the Phantom Legion at the moment as they have to recover this ball in their defensive third. Runs into a 50 from Per on the halfway line, but Courtesy will get this one all the way clear. Procky looking for the redirect into the far corner, but play slows down a little bit after that equaliser.
Yeah, Courtesy though going for goal, and that was very close. Good clear by Per coming through, as the ball is now under control of Procky, but not going past Ryan. Ryan instead with a counter-attack that might be going for goal. Goalpost saves the day there, and good touch by Courtesy towards the right side, where Procky ultimately is gonna try to clear this out. Does only get as far as Ryan though. This time around steals the ball away, grabs some boost, and will look for their teammate. Oh no, they will actually go for goal here, but narrowly miss out.
Courtesy tried to direct that one downwards from up above the crossbar. It was always going to be a tricky shot to take on. Procky recovers it well, gets it off the backboard, and Ryan has missed this one. Important clearance there made by Per, but Phantom Legion continue to turn the screw in the offensive third. Now Procky into the middle for Courtesy. Hits the crossbar. Per will get this one away. Courtesy is rushing back on the far side. It's a one-on-one. Nicely intercepted there. Courtesy cut back across the rotation to take it away and lifts a shot in from distance, which Ryan has to keep out. Third save of the game for him. He now clears it up to the right wing and will look to recover the boost as Per is demoed in the defensive third. One-on-one scenario in the corner. Ryan tries to take it over to the far post, and Courtesy gets in the way to keep it 1-1 with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, Procky trying to go past Per, does not get very far. Courtesy instead with the shot onto the backboard. Ryan with the clear towards the side. Per steals away the boost, can make the clear now. And it is going to be Courtesy though, keeping the ball in the Ascension half. Now, Per in possession, has a little bit of time on their hands, but Procky with the shot towards the center. Ryan on the other side will pick that ball up and clear it out. Might go for goal, little air dribble engaged here, but loses possession over to Courtesy, who clears the ball out from the other side.
Curtsy now off the attacking corner. Not going to get a follow-up touch on that one as Per receives it. Gives it away to Procky though. Phantom Legion trying to score a goal at what would be a pivotal moment in game one. Still 1-1 here as we're approaching the final minute. Per doesn't have much boost, has to get this one over to the left wing. Trouble now as Curtsy gets a shot on target. Ryan will sweep that one up into the sky. Per chases it down into the far corner, gets a demo there, frees up possession for Ryan. It's just Curtsy back along the line. Ryan goes for the fake and Procky takes it back. Curtsy looking to spark a quick counter-attack here for Phantom Legion. Goes for the shot, which is headed wide at the left post, and that allows Asensjun Beardos to clear their lines.
Yeah, good 50 there coming through those, and the ball is still hot for Phantom Legion, and there's a shot that is just going in. The defenders there not able to catch up to that, as we see Kersey here with the shot. Maybe Procky had a little bit, I don't know, might have been a bump, but very nice shot by Kersey there.
Shot number 8 of the game for Curtsy. Second goal on the board with 43 seconds to go. And the Phantom Legion look for another one from the kickoff. It's Ryan to make the save. Number 6 of the game for him. Great effort to keep it down to 2 goals for Phantom Legion. But they're going to have to get up the other end and find an equaliser. And they're not in the best spot to do that at the moment, as there are 30 seconds to go. Procky gets it back in the attacking corner. Will look to centre it for their teammate, or maybe just get some time off the clock. They pick up the boost on the far side. Now coming under some pressure from Ryan, who gets the bump in. Curtsy from range with the shot. Tipped against the post by Per, but Asensjun Beardos are being pinned back at the moment. 10 seconds to go, up to the halfway line and given away to Curtsy, but Per wins it back. Off the ceiling it bounces and they tap it downwards for Ryan, who takes hold of it, flicks over the top and scores! 2-2 with 4 seconds left. Asensjun Beardos counter-attack at the perfect moment to tie the score.
Yeah, what a play there, keeping the ball up and pushing forward to equalize that game, and now we have a quite crucial kickoff ahead of us. Can someone score from here, or will we go into overtime? Ball is up on the side wall now by Phantom Legion towards the opponent's half, but Procky can't get another touch on that, and we go into overtime in game 1.
Superb first game of the series, really competitive between these two sides, and the winner of this game 1 will have loads of confidence in the remainder of the series. Phantom Legion were arguably the better team for most of the 5 minutes, but Asensjun Beardos scored at the perfect moment, and they might do it again as Ryan flashes a shot wide of the right post. Procky now to take it back at the halfway line. Per has to back off a little bit and now makes their interception. It's a 2-on-1 headed the other way as Per looks for Ryan on the left wing, but Ryan had to hang back a little bit there to recover some boost, and that just gives Phantom Legion the onus moving forwards.
Yeah, Kersey now trying to get the ball towards the center. Ryan with a miss, but Procky is a little bit too late to the shot, as Ryan can now make the clear on the right side looking for Per, but Per too far away as well. Kersey wins the ball back, but only to be, conceding a shot, as Ryan had the chance there, but missed out on that touch.
He's going to get this ball back in the back right. Didn't get the corner boost. That's going to slow them down a little bit, but creative play to get past one player, but it's Asensjun Beardos who are piling on the pressure for themselves at the moment, and now Curtsy wins it back again, gets a break on an open net, and that is going to seal the deal for Phantom Legion in game 1. They take this 3-2 in overtime off a rare defensive miscue there from Asensjun Beardos.
Yeah, big breakaway by Kersey there, and ultimately game 1 for Phantom Legion. Well, very close game 1. I must say I personally did not anticipate it being that close between Phantom Legion and of course Asensjun Beardos, who are on paper of course the lowest seed coming into this.
Yeah, certainly. If they are the lowest seed, I don't think you would have noticed it if we hadn't have told you in the intro. Great performance from them to register 7 shots on target, but also make 11 saves between them. But unfortunately, the defensive error came at the worst possible moment in overtime, and Phantom Legion are in front in game 1. They've gotten themselves at least 1 point on the board from this series, and they'll be hoping to add to that total as we head over to Urban Central for game 2.
Yeah, game number 2 kickoff is about to take place. Good kickoff for Kersey. Procky might have actually gotten a chance there, but good clear by Ryan on the other side. Now it's Per against Kersey again, but Kersey comes out victorious on that 50 as Ryan misses the ball entirely. Per is gonna follow up to this one. No, it's not. And the ball is free, very high ahead of the Asensjun Beardos goal.
Well, Link Up Plays versus the Poops has just gotten underway, so we'll be keeping you updated on the score of that one as it progresses, but a very important series in Group E of the Master Qualifiers ahead of Link Up Plays' appearance on stream in what will be their final match against Consistently Inconsistent. That's the third match on the schedule this evening.
Yeah, Procky now pushing, trying to get the ball out of their own half. Kersey can finally do that. Per up into the center for Ryan to shoot. That one is actually quite dangerous. Off the goalpost, Procky with a good save coming through. Kersey with a clear following up, and it's going to be Ryan's ball to lose here as they are dribbling towards the Phantom Legion goal, not getting very far.
Yeah, a little more offensive pressure from Asensjun Beardos, it feels, in the first minute or so of this game. Only 2 shots on goal for Phantom Legion. Now Per to carry this one down the left wing, skips it forwards and tried to push the ball into some space, but it was taken back by Kersey, who will have to concede possession to Ryan on the halfway line. Ryan taps it into the corner. It will bounce back into the middle dangerously for Per to try and get a handle on. And now Kersey shooting from the heavens, and that one was saved along the ground by Ryan. Yet another save in this game, and I don't think it will be the last that we see of him in the series defensively. But it will be Per's turn to make a defensive play into the corner. Procky will try and centre this one for Kersey, and it might open up the scoreboard in game 2. Dangerous chance here as Kersey gets it off the backboard, and Procky has no errors there, as both defenders were cleared out of the play there by Phantom Legion's attacking chemistry. It is 1-0 just under 2 minutes in.
Yeah, that was a very nice double tap by Kersey to get the ball down into the center for their teammate Procky there. Coming through with the 1-0, and Phantom Legion once more in the lead here as Asensjun find themselves 1 goal down. Not for long though, as Ryan with an amazing dunking comes through there. Good finish to Per's pass there, good 50 win on Per's side. And we have an equalized game immediately.
There's a huge finish there from Ryan at speed and a high angle. Leveling the scores here, just 8 seconds between Phantom Legion taking the lead and Asensjun Beardos pegging the back. And there may be a second goal in quick succession here as Per takes it from the kickoff, but their flick is just a little bit weak, and that could cost them on the counter-attack. Procky gets over the top of one defender. Kersey will take this in the middle if Procky can get a good pass in, and does so, but ultimately it was a telegraphed passing play and Per was ready to receive it along the goal line. Dangerous times here for both teams. You can really feel the tension in the air at the moment.
Yeah, Kersey now going for center, but Per with another good clear come through. Instead it's going to be Procky who's going to dunk it down into the center once more. Ryan's touch will set the ball up for Per, but good block for, I think was Procky, but ultimately they can't get any good shooting opportunities just yet. Kersey maybe now from the ceiling, but missing out on that touch as well. And Per gets a big clear. That is an open net, and they are going to score this a little bit sketchy, but without problems.
Asensjun Beardos may get an opportunity to spend some time in the lead now and looking to tie the series up. That's exactly where you want to be. With 2:09 to go here in Game 2 in Urban Central, they're in front. How long is this going to last? The next kickoff may give us a little indicator, and this one is arguably won by Asensjun Beardos there as Ryan got the follow-up touch. Per will try and get this back. They got the mid-boost on the halfway line and looks for the dunk.
Oh my.
And they've saved it themselves. That's so unfortunate. There was nothing that they could do about that, but real warning signs now for Phantom Legion. They are in big danger of losing their first game in Rocket Sundays.
Yeah, good demo play coming through though, and Procky turns the ball in as they were 2v1 there in the defense as Kersey has taken out the challenging defender, and Ryan just caught a little bit off guard afterwards.
1:48 to go. Level pegging once again. Next kickoff will come through, and the next goal is an important one. But Ryan is stationary there. Is that a disconnect?
Might be. So we were at about like 1 minute 45. I assume we're gonna replay the game at 2-2 from there. Or are we just gonna continue? Okay,
so
yeah.
I think the Phantom Legion players were graceful enough to slow down there, so I think we'll carry on. 90 seconds to go, still 2-2 of course, but Phantom Legion are the team in possession now. Kersey will flick through midfield and Per gets it back towards the corner. Ryan will receive it on the halfway line, trying to tap it over the top of Kersey, and Procky gets this one further forwards. Bit of a weak touch though.
Oh, he gets another though, and almost goes all the way through as the clear comes through by Per. And they try to get another touch, but ultimately fail to. Instead it's going to be Procky in the center field tossing the ball into the other half. And it is pretty much just a back and forth in midfield right now. No team really can get anything going towards the other team's goal unless that's a goalpost.
40 seconds to go now, and Courtesy tried to release Procky with a through ball straight down the middle, but that one didn't come to fruition. Now Courtesy looking to direct it towards the net from a tie angle as we have 30 seconds to go. It's a close game once again. 2-2 for the time being. Asensjun Beardos put everything into that passing play, and they may be made to pay the price for that, as Procky has Courtesy to the left, looks for the crossover passing play. The shot is saved towards the bottom left by Per, but the danger is not clear yet. Ryan will get this one away up to the halfway line and gets the bump on Courtesy as well. Potentially freeing out for Per, who banks it off the ceiling. Ryan will tap this one down. No, they miss it. And Courtesy gets a demo on the far side that will slow the attack down for Asensjun Beardos. Possibly last chance going to Phantom Legion as Courtesy looks for Procky. What a tap forwards. That was a superb shot. Equally excellent save there made by Ryan as the ball continues to stay in the air. Per has it now, but gives it away to Procky. Procky along the back wall, tried to keep it up. Ryan's touch will see this one along the side wall, but the danger is still not clear. Courtesy from the ceiling looks over to the far side, and finally, we have overtime again here in Game 2.
Yeah, 2-2 after regular game time, just like in Game 1, as Courtesy is now picking up the ball, looking for goal here, but Ryan coming through with a clear. Per instead is going to try to clear this ball out. Up the side wall, gets intercepted by Procky, but Ryan is there to follow up on the clearance as the passing play coming through for Phantom Legion. That shot is a little bit high and gets cleared away by Per anyways, as Per grabs the ball again on the side wall. And Ryan with the shot, that might be very dangerous, but Procky on the goal line has it safe.
Courtesy's responsibility to get this ball clear, and it's a powerful one over to the far corner that Per may have some trouble dealing with. Sends it over to Ryan, and they've done very well there to escape the danger. Procky doesn't get the touch on this, it's Ryan instead, and Asensjun Beardos have tied the series.
Yeah, big effort by Ryan there, going for the ball, as Procky was just narrowly late. I think he would have even hit it, but there we are. Asensjun Beardos win a game number 2. So, I think we've got a couple of newcomers in the chat that have some questions about MMR around here. That you can surely answer better than me.
Yeah, let me get a quick look at the seeding. But Phantom Legion, number 16 seeds, they are around about 1600 MMR. And the Asensjun Beardos players as the number 32 seeds, they are about 1450. But honestly, I don't think you'd be able to tell that from the quality of gameplay that we've seen so far in this series. It's been really even on paper, and you could just see that from the stats in this match. Shots on target, once again, pretty tight, but Asensjun Beardos came up with the all-important overtime winner, and I've got to say, if the remainder of this series is going to be like the first 2 games, we're in for a real treat down the stretch.
Yeah, surely. They are very close together. As said, seedings may mislead us here. But 2 very entertaining games, 2 overtimes with 2 different winners, exactly what we want to see.
So we will head over to Beckwith Park for game number 3 of the series, and an opportunity for either team now to go into the lead. And we've often mused about the importance of game 3 in a series where it's tied 1-1. Gives one team an opportunity to take it in game 4 and really crank up the pressure on the opposition, so here we go.
Yeah, as we come through with almost the first goal for Courtesy there, as that was a very tight clearance. Counter-attack coming through for Asensjun though, as this time around Courtesy is the one to clear towards the right side. Looking for that ball, that was a terrible touch by Ryan into the open net for Courtesy, and surely not how you want to start. Ryan saying in the chat, that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm sure he wants to forget that touch as quick as possible.
Well, Phantom Legion go ahead less than 20 seconds in. I believe that's the fastest opening goal that we've seen so far in this series, and they'll look to try and get themselves back into the swing of things that they showed in the middle of game 1, where the shots on target were very much in their favour, and now Procky will carry it away. 1-on-1 with Per, flicks and scores. 2-0 to Phantom Legion. Just wondering if they may be trying to pull away in this game and take more of a dominant victory than the overtimes that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I was about to ask if that's going to be the obligatory 10-0 victory that Phantom Legion just randomly burst out, but let's not count Ascension out just yet, as they are putting another shot on target here. Procky with the clear up towards the center, but Kersey is going to be the first one to touch that for now. As Per tries to clear it away, looking for the second touch. Is not really under pressure, but now Procky takes the ball away.
There's a couple of unforced errors from the Ascension Beardos players that are costing them at the moment, and I just wonder if that might be the follow-on effect from them winning the previous game in overtime. Of course, it's a great victory for them, but the series is by no means done and dusted, and Phantom Legion have come out of the gate in the first minute or so of this game really strong. I think if Ascension Beardos are going to have any real chance in this game, they need to try and get a goal fairly soonish to arrest the sliding momentum that is going against them.
Yeah, and they don't... they can't afford to concede. Good touch by Per there, but ultimately not enough. As that was just such a free shot by Kersey there. And very well done initially to keep it out of the goal. As Procky came through for the rebound and has an easy open net.
Well, it's the biggest lead that we've seen so far in this series with 3:36 to go. Phantom Legion are enjoying a 3-goal lead. There's still plenty of time for Ascension Beardos if they can get their act together to get back into this game. As Per collects the ball in the defensive third, has Curtsy to beat in midfield. Huge flick there, that one's going to bounce off the ceiling. Might be an opportunity for a follow-up shot as they're hounding Procky looking for the demo here, but I think one of them maybe should have gone for the ball instead.
Yeah, maybe, but they are still in possession and can still attack as Kersey now comes through with a clear. Procky with the redirect, looking to dunk it down. Double taps, not going to be scored by Kersey or by Procky. As Per now has possession, goes up the side wall, looking for, well, actually just delaying the shot, but ultimately it's going to be Ryan who's going to pick up that ball.
Ryan, nice cutback there to escape the attacking onrush of Curtsy, but Procky wins it back. Right as the 2-on-1 was building there for Ascension Beardos, that's the kind of chances that you got to be capitalising on at the halfway point of game 3. They're looking to get back into this one. This lofted pass forwards from Per isn't going to be any danger. Ryan gets it back again in midfield, but these plays are just not coming together for Ascension Beardos at the moment. Phantom Legion looking very comfortable.
Yeah, Ryan with a clear towards the outside now. Both Beardos players don't really want to go for that ball, assumably, as Ryan now gets a little bit of a clear. That goes goalwards immediately, though, and Kersey coming through with a double tap, 4-0.
4-0 with 2:08 still to play, and this is a huge performance from them so far in this game. And well, they did it against Mental Boom. Why not run up the scoreline when you've got that mental advantage? You just begin to instill some doubt in the opposition's mind heading into that game 4.
Yeah, ball going towards goal again, but it's gonna be Per instead with the clearance as Kersey has the open net. Oh, Ryan is still there though. Good clear towards the own corner, and now sends one towards goal. Rocky with the clear towards the left side though.
Third now, up towards the backboard. That one's going to be taken away by Procky, and the 4-0 lead remains intact. Ascension Beardos still being held scoreless in this game. They want to try and change that. Per goes underneath one defender and nearly got it over the top of Procky as well. Really dangerous opportunity for Ascension Beardos, but they don't get the goal they were looking for.
Yeah, instead Kersey with the banger clearance and Procky with the redirect. Ryan has that one easily though, bumps it up to the ceiling and now setting himself up for an air dribble. Trying to go under Kersey there, and Per's shot is just narrowly high as well. And it seems like Procky in possession here is going to play the ball around Ryan, or at least... Yeah, Pergold's not really getting anything out of this.
I just think the momentum has slowed a little bit for Ascension Beardos. This last couple of minutes or so has taken on a really different context to the earlier going in the series, and full credit to Phantom Legion. They've produced an excellent performance here at a pivotal moment in the series, and perhaps the MMR difference between the two teams is just now beginning to show.
Yeah, they Ascension surely seem a little bit off. Their entire team play has not really been there in this game, and they have just looked a little bit panicky. And yeah, I hope that's gonna be different for them in game 4, as they surely may take another game, if not the series, if they get back to their previous play style that they showed in the first 2 games.
Well, elsewhere, Link Up Plays have taken a 1-0 series lead against the Poops. We mentioned how important a fixture that is for the Group E ramifications, as Link Up Plays will be seen later on this evening against Consistently Inconsistent, and that was a 4-0 victory in Game 1.
Yeah, quite dominant as it seems. But as we see here, one single game may not actually tell too much about the overall series. In this case, we have a Phantom Legion though with a dominant 5-0 victory to take their second game of the series.
So Phantom Legion now on the brink of series victory. They need one more to take all 4 points this evening and remain top of the group on 8 points. And well, the number 1 seeds, TC Esports, are still yet to play a match in this competition. They were one of 3. The German Wadgies are also getting underway this evening. So, I mean, for Phantom Legion, even if they weren't the favourites to win this group, they surely will be now, just by virtue of taking these couple of wins. The pressure will be on TC Esports if they do even participate.
Yeah, TC Esports, of course, will be the top seed then, as I think Phantom Legion was second seeded and with have played their 2 fixtures against third and this time around fourth seed of the group. So they're going to be a dangerous opponent for the Phantom Legion for sure when the time comes that they will actually play.
And from the Ascension Beardos perspective, they've got at least a point in this series. I don't think they would have harboured any genuine hopes of qualifying for the Master Tier, as I was speaking to Ryan a little bit before the season began, and I think their approach was very much just casual, enjoying it, turning up each match and giving it an effort, but not fretting too much about the result. But they've gotten themselves at least 1 point off of a higher seed in this one, and there's going to be just a few teams, we think, from the Master Qualifiers that will end up in the Challenger tier. There is no official criteria for that. It may well be down to an admin-related decision, but certainly I think we'll only be looking at the teams that fail to get any points in the competition, so Ascension Beardos have already elevated themselves above that level.
Yeah, Elite and Challenger this year or this season is going to be absolutely stacked, and I'm super looking forward to this, as this is still the battle for Masters at this point, as both teams, in theory, still have the chance to take top spot in the groups. And for that, it would be crucial for Phantom Legion to take another win here, as it would be for Ascension Beardos to take their first win.
Well, we've passed 30 seconds of Game 4 and it remains scoreless so far, but of course with the shutout in the previous one, it's been a while since Ascension Beardos got themselves that overtime win in game number 2, and they're looking to strike first on this occasion as per. Looks for Ryan with the pass, and it is going to be 1-0 to Ascension Beardos. Nicely worked passing play between the two of them there to unseat the defenders, and they are ahead in a game that they need to win.
Yeah, that was beautifully played. Per even faked out myself, as I was expecting a shot, and so did the 2 defenders. Ryan had an easy time afterwards, putting that gorgeous pass into the net, as we have an Ascension lead for the first time, I think, since they won game number 2.
Now Ryan, over to the far corner, Curtsy banks it off the corner, and now Procky will take it on, does get the mid boost on the halfway line. This will fall nicely for Kurtz to send it into the offensive third, nobody willing to chase that down, so Ryan will take a hold of it, but immediately turn it over to Procky. Phantom Legion do utilise that high line to very effectively, but not on this occasion as they remain behind by a goal.
Yeah, Procky brings the ball towards the center, but ultimately not far enough towards the goal to be make it scoreable, as they win a good 50 off Ryan now. Ryan can't get the clear, but yeah, okay. After Procky missed, Kersey still had an easy opportunity and puts that in.
Yeah, that was always going to be a relatively straightforward finish there for Curtsy after the defender miscued their opportunity to get it away from danger. And it's 1-1 now here. Phantom Legion will up the ante a little bit on Ascension Beardos, who may have been feeling quite comfortable in the last 30 seconds or so. Now level pegging once again. They're looking to retake the lead in quick fashion, and there might just be a break on here for Phantom Legion down the left wing. Procky's going to look for Curtsy, and Courtesy didn't quite get the touch on it they were hoping for, and that allowed Per to step in and make the clear. Phantom Legion are knocking on the door here as they hit the crossbar, and this is going to come all the way down the other end for Asensjun Beardos. Procky got back just in time, put their car body on the line there, taking the demo for their troubles. Now this shot from Courtesy is going to hit the post and rattle along up the backboard. Cleared out by Ryan in the direction of Procky, who sent it over to the left wing as we approach the halfway point of game 4, remaining tied.
Yeah, a couple of whiffs coming through there, giving Ryan a little bit of time to clear, but the ball is already back at the backboard for Asensjun here, as Ryan pushes on the left side, but loses possession to Kersey once more. That ball is going to run towards Per though, and they will get another opportunity, but that is not a very strong shot and easily cleared away by Procky, who's looking for their teammate here, but only finding Ryan, who tries to regain possession for Asensjun.
2-0 in the series now to Link Up Plays with a 6-2 win over the Poops in game number 2. This is looking like a very strong performance from them so far. If there are any consistently inconsistent players in the chat, they might just be getting a little bit hot under the collar at the prospect of a Link Up Plays team that looks in good stead to qualify for the Master Tier.
Yeah, as we have 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this tight game 4 still, as it's Phantom Legion trying to get goalwards again. Procky with a pass over to Kersey, but instead it's going to be Per winning that challenge. Ryan looking for the double tap, but Procky on the backboard kept it out as Per gets a good challenge going here, but Kersey instead is going to lay that down for Procky, and that is a big miss by Ryan. And Procky, from a not dangerous, difficult angle, scores the 2-1.
Yeah, the angle opened up there after the defensive miss from Procky. I don't think the defender was prepared for that shot on target at all. And now with 1:17 to go, Asensjun Beardos must score in regulation if they are to have any hope of winning this series. And Procky from the seeding is looking to build upon this lead for Phantom Legion. Ryan looked to chip it over the top of Courtesy, and Per will have to get up to this. Turns it over to the right wing and slowly approaches it. They don't have too much boost to work with. Opts to just go for this 50, and there's a big bump there in midfield that will free possession up for Phantom Legion. Courtesy takes it back again, but missed the boost. Per's going to put themselves into the play. Ryan should be up for this. They do eventually make the interception at the halfway line, but this is not looking too good for Asensjun Beardos, as from distance, Courtesy got the shot on target. Save made by Ryan, but with just 40 seconds to go, time is running out.
Yeah, as Asensjun have to get on the board fairly soonish. Per missing out on the clear good block though, as Ryan now picks up the ball on the right side, has it on the roof, ready to flick, as there is the defender Kersey come through already, regaining possession and carrying the ball all the way to the other side. Stopped by Per on the backboard once more as they try to clear, get a pinch towards the center field. Ryan with the shot. Can they score late again?
Super close, but the clock is going to wind down, and I think Courtesy will just want to kill this ball. Phantom Legion take their second series win at the Master Qualifiers, a 3-1 series scoreline. Asensjun Beardos made it difficult for them at times, but ultimately their quality did show over a 4-game series, and they move on to 8 points.
Yeah, well played by both teams. It was actually reasonably close, apart from that one stumpy game that we've seen in Game 3. But that has ultimately been the foundation for Phantom Legion to take this home in 4th. And they are looking good. They are looking good. Curious about what the first seeded team in the group will do. But yeah, apart from that, they are in a good spot.